He was an awesome man. We laughed a lot, teased each other. I remember that. He was funny.
This was his life, and he absolutely loved every minute.
He was a very smart man. He knew a lot about offense.
A good teacher, a very good organizer.
He was also the athletic director.
He loved the sports. He loved his good athletes.
He was proud of St. Rita School for that.
This is funny. I actually met him in a bar in our neighborhood on a night that we all met at after he went out and partied. And he was in with some friends, and he just kind of said, "Hey, I know you. You're Debbie Petrie." And I was, yeah, right, you know. And I just thought, okay, he's had a lot of beer. I'm not, you know, okay, he knows me, big deal. So after that, he called me and we went out on a date. And he was going to UC at the time, and when I met him, and he was going to be a CPA. He was going into accounting. After he was here for a while, he fell in love with the deaf and the kids, and he switched over and went to deaf ed, special ed. So, go back to he and I, we fell in love, and he knew about my family, and it was just, you know, God put us together. And he asked me to marry him in March, and we got married in September, and I loved his smile. And he had such a dynamic personality about helping people, teaching people, coaching, love baseball, love Reds, love anything to do with sports, except wasn't real fond of soccer, but he dealt with it. So I just fell in love with him, and he was learning signs, and I was helping him, and we kind of just grew together, and that's how it all started. I could go on and on.
First of all, I want to thank the sponsors and the golfers for coming out in honor of Mike Cappel. It's really a great feeling that I have. A good teacher, a very good organizer.
You know, it's funny because if you didn't know my dad and you saw him on the sidelines, you would say, that's a football coach. He looks like a football coach, he acts like a football coach, he talks like a football coach. But he was a big softie. And when the time came where St. Rita's did not have a girls basketball coach, so it either meant not have a team or my dad coach, I remember being at home and my dad said, well, I guess I'm going to be a girls basketball coach. Didn't know much about the sport, had never really played, and I can tell you, he went from being a guy who was the, you know, stereotypical football coach to absolutely loving coaching girls basketball.
Talking about his switch from football to girls basketball, not many coaches can just flip sports like that. And to be able to do so successfully, that's a true coach.
And obviously, he loved his players. So I think just coaching was all about working with people, making them better, and just just celebrating sports in general, being really competitive. So.
Winning, doing your best. You know, if they lost, okay, they lost. But just having that excitement and pushing, you know, you can do this. You can do this. And I think it made them better to go out in the world and preparing them better.
Like my mom said, the winning was important, but I tell you, He coached all of us. It wasn't the most important thing. It was about playing hard. So.
Winning, running onto the field, playing your best. I mean, he's just, to me, he was the epitome of a coach. You know, he coached the kids at St. Rita's. He coached all of us. He coached his grandkids.
My favorite memory is probably the festival. He absolutely loved the festival. He was on the crew to set it up. You know, our whole entire family would come out here for the entire weekend and we'd work the festival. We'd come out and clean up the festival. But my favorite part about all that was when his former students would come back and they would always seek him out. We'd be working at a booth. He'd spend hours talking to his former students, and it was great to me to see as a little kid how much they still liked him, how it lit up his face to see, you know, maybe a student he hadn't taught in 10 or 15 years, and just that connection.
My memory? I have so many. The field day one was just so much fun. Just doing all the different events, the sprints. That's probably my number one. Number two would have to be after the festival. We would get to come out and break up all the tickets and stuff like that. You keep any change we found. You can't beat that. So it was just a good day spending time with them. So.
Painting the logos. Just, again, it goes back to that theme of pride. He was, first of all, he was proud of us. He thought we were capable. He instilled in us that we could do anything. And he allowed us to be a part of the school. And painting those big, huge circles and working with the overhead projector and just really allowing us to be something, be a part of something that was so important to him. It's just that image is still in my mind, the day that we were here just working on it. That's probably one of my favorite memories.
He was a great guy, always having a good time. I remember all the athletic field days that we used to have, Father Clunky field days. He organized that. So much fun. He was just so proud of the kids. He was an awesome man, and I miss him. He was wonderful, and I'm going to miss him. And I'm so sorry that he had to leave this earth, and I wish he was still alive with us. But we've got some wonderful memories. I want to say that I miss you, and I love you. Thank you.
We do miss you, but we still love you.
You know, it's we miss him. We miss him a lot. And I just went in with may his souls and all the souls of the faithful departed. To the mercy of God, rest in peace. Amen. And we love you.
I am so proud of St. Rita's. I follow St. Rita's with Angie. She is doing a fantastic job. Her focus and her direction. And she's bringing St. Rita's back into the public now that we have all the social media. And all the past directors, the priests, and my family, the 7 who graduated from St. Rita's, they turned out doing fine, and they made it in the world.